Hello everyone, this is Kathi Lee, Crafting with Kathi Lee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am very excited to be participating in the first collaboration for Vals Crafts Creations. Today I will be collaborating with Christina Rice, doing the purple dried flowers kit. At the end of the collaboration, we will be having a huge giveaway with different prizes. To enter the giveaway, you need to go to each participant's video, leave a comment, and subscribe to their channel. And then you will go back to the launch video on Vals Crafts Creations channel and comment that you have liked the videos and watched them and subscribe to the channels. And you leave a comment saying you did all three and you will be entered in the drawing. The kit I'm using today was created by Val with Vals Crafts Creations. The kit name is Purple Dried Flowers. To get more information on how to get this kit, please contact Vals Crafts Creations. And in the description of the post, there will be all of this information, including a link tree, which lists in alphabetical order all the channels participating in this collab. This collab is going from the 28th of January clear through to February 4th. So some of the participants are Vals Crafts Creations, collab with Vals Crafts Creations, Crafting with Gaga, Crafting with Kathi Lee, Daikility, Joyful Journal Crafts, Junk Journal Diva, Junk Journal Geek, Junk Journaling with Art Ephemera, Laura's Crafting, Hey Louise Lehman, Northern Light Studio, Purple Heart Creations by Christy, Sherry Casimir, Someday Maybe Curiosities, Torgi's Art and Creative Journals, and the Crafty Corner, Lisa. So, make sure you check out the description. That'll list the link tree, which will take you to all of these different YouTube channels. The digital kits we used were, I used Purple Dried Flowers. We have Cream Dried Flowers, Steampunk, and Victorian Roses. And Val did a great job on these, and I will have a video coming up probably tomorrow, which will show what was left over from the kit after I finished my thing. Okay, now most people are doing junk journals. I am doing a folio. My style is a little different than a lot of the junk journal styles and folio styles, in that I don't do a lot of, I can get junky, I can get antique-y, I can get weathered and torn, but my normal crafting, paper crafting style is clean and simple. So this might not be what you're expecting, but I want to show you my folio. So this is my folio made with the purple dried flowered kits. I've done this folio several times. I will probably do a process video from the start with maybe one of Val's other designs in a couple of weeks. But for now, this was done with purple dried flowers. And maybe I will sink down a little bit closer here so we can get a little bit closer look. Okay, so this is simply the paper. I used the paper for the most part exactly how it is. I did use Tim Holtz Distress Ink Milled Lavender. I thought was good for distressing and cleaning up those white edges, so I did use that. So that's one of the few like junky things I do, is I do use distressed inks. I don't usually use a colored distressed ink, but I decided that the brown or the black was way too harsh for these beautiful papers. So this is where we get started. On here we have a little brad and some twine that I separated to make that fluffy look. And this is the back side. You could put some journaling there. You could put a photo there. Anywhere on this, I did not put photo placeholders because I think photo placeholders can be very distracting. Most people, if I were giving it to somebody who didn't know what a folio was for, I might put blank white or cream colored photo placeholders or journaling placeholders that say place photo here or journal here. Most of the people I would send this to would already know what to do. So it's a nice squared off folio made from just regular, I believe this is Recollections cardstock that you buy in the big pack of 24 sheets, so inexpensive. When I print the things, I usually use a matte photo paper or a photo paper or a paper that's not quite as heavy a cardstock, not quite as thin as copy paper, and it's usually made for digital images. So it's a nice vibrant look, and I will show you on these because I have some that are printed on the back side, so they aren't quite as bright and vibrant. So let's open this up. I did do a magnetic closure. There's a magnet underneath it. This flower here is layered so I could hide the magnet underneath it, and then there's a magnet underneath this part. And just going to open it up. Let's take a look. So the first thing we have over here is a couple of photo spots. These are 4x6 photo spots, both sides. Now look at here. These were printed on the flat side, or the matte side of the paper, the smooth side. These were printed on the back side of the photo paper. So they're a little more muted. Still very bright and vibrant. These digitals are absolutely fabulous. So they're to place for a couple photos. You come in here. This also has a magnetic closure with a little pull tab. That opens up. And then this flips down. So again, beautiful images. Lots of room for photos, lots of room for journaling. Just gorgeous. And then we're going to go over here, close that up. And here we have a pocket. And again, I don't do a lot of extra embellishing. I thought about layering these flowers. I thought about adding more. But these images are so beautiful just as they are. I just left them. Now, maybe in an upcoming project, I might add some bling to it or some stickles or something, but I just really like the clean finish of these. So let's see what we have in this pocket. Now, can you see here? This is the smooth side, or the rough side of the paper. This was the smooth side. Can you see the difference in the vibrancy and the color? So there's a nice pocket here. In this pocket, I have a little tag booklet. This is actually from the title sheet. It wasn't an image in the kit. It was a title page, but I used it for my embellishment. And here would be for journaling our photos. I'm not putting, again, I didn't put placeholders. This is simple recollections cardstock, nothing fancy. And that just is text in here. Now this folio is meant, it can't really go down and get lost because it's not gusseted or anything. It's just a thin one. Stuck that in there. Here's a tag, just real simple twine. I didn't even use any ribbon on this one because the images don't need it. And again, this was printed on the smooth side. Look at those images. I love the butterfly. Tags blank so you can put a photo or journaling on the back. Tuck that in there. And then I just made a little embellishment cluster using some of the ephemera pieces because I didn't use a lot of ephemera pieces on the folio itself. So these I just layered one of the stamps, one of the little tickets, and a cutout flower, and put a button. These were printed, this is from images I printed full size. This is from an image I printed on a 5x7 size to get a little contrast. So there we have that simple little tag. And on this side we have another pocket. This one is an angled pocket here. And then there's another one here, but let's see what's inside here. Pull these out. You've got a place. You could even put a photo there if you'd like. The first thing I have is one of the beautiful digital images. Listen, love, live, learn, laugh. When I make more embellishment clusters, I will probably cut these out and layer them on the little embellishments. That would be really pretty. Inside, I just have one of the nice little labels. And again, photos, journaling. Tuck that one in there. And then I have another one of these big fat tags. And again, this was the packaging. This was the title page for the digital image. It wasn't part of the digital images. And this one I left blank. Add photos, add journaling, whatever you wish. So we'll stick that in there. Then I have another little tag. This one is just a tag. And look at that blue mixed in with the purple. Isn't that gorgeous? And these were just scraps from when I made the base for the folio, or the layers for the folio. Stick that in there. Kind of like to tilt them. Here's another simple tag with the twine. can do whatever you want. This would be cute to put a photo and maybe some journaling down here. I love that divider line. I think this might have been an envelope or maybe a belly band. I didn't use any belly bands on this project, but I could have. I just chose not to. Here's one of the little checklist journaling cards. This one I did print on the back because I like stuff like this to have backs and fronts. And this was printed again, not at the full size. This was printed at a half size. Stick that in there. Here's one of the cute little envelopes with the score lines to fold. And I just stuck a little remember card in here, and that one's blank on the back. I would probably put something back here because I don't like the blank white, but I did not get that done. So it says remember. Stick that in there. And then another little embellishment that I made, just cutting out, fussy cutting a flower, and just to add a little fun to it. Just stick that in there. All right, and then the last pocket. Again, my style is very simple. Maybe on the next one I do, I will add lace and all that, but these images are so beautiful, I didn't want to distract from that. So, and here's our last little pocket. Let's see what we have inside here. And I think this might have been a belly band. And again, this is printed on the smooth side of the paper. This is printed on the rough side. So you can see the vibrancy of the color changes. Even the color changes a little. So what do I have in here? I have a checklist. Remember, here was the small size 5x7 print images. This is the regular size 8.5 by 11 or the A4 size. So I did that checklist, stuck that in there. And then in here we had a fun little booklet that you could put photos or flowers in, or photos or journaling spots in. And stuck this in there. There is a little pocket there to slide stuff in. And in here I put one of the bingo cards. I love these. I should have used more. I went to do a project using a bunch of these bingo cards. She had a couple different graphics on them. And again, I printed some in the large size and some in the 5x7. So they were smaller. So stick that in there. And then I have another tag. This one I didn't punch a hole. I just left it like that. Again, a scrap here. Put that in there. And I just kind of, there's no right or wrong to tucking these in. Here was a fun little envelope she made. I just stuck one of the miniature postcards in there because this again is the 5x7 print instead of the full size print. Aren't these gorgeous? How sweet are they? So I'll just tuck that in there too, somewhere. And then she had some playing cards. That one I mounted to cardstock because you could put a photo back there. So I'll stick that in there. And then another little ephemera cluster. I kind of tried to roll these up so they had a little more thing. These are just little embellishment pieces. I think this was one of the tags or something that I cut wrong, so I just trimmed that out and didn't want to waste it. Just a cute little ephemera cluster. I will show you at the very end how much I have left that I could do with the extra ephemera. So then I will stick that whole little booklet in there. I guess that one I could stick separate. And maybe that one sticks separate. And then just stick that in there. Something like that. So again, just so many fun pieces. I didn't even come close to using this whole kit. And then there's the side band. And we can close it up. So that is a look at my folio. I will probably do a process video with another one of her sets to show you how this is all put together. And I'll find whose folio this was, because I had the instructions down, but I didn't have whose tutorial I followed. I just had the cut pieces measured out, and so I could cut them. So then we're going to just close that, and then we're going to close the magnetic clutter there. So that's my little folio. I think I'm going to give this to one of my purple loving friends. When I was given this digital collection to work with, I was thrilled because my favorite color is purple, and who doesn't love flowers? So there's a look, and again, thanks for joining and watching my video for Vals Crafts Creations collaboration. Please like the videos. Please go and look at everybody's YouTube channels, watch their video, give it a like, subscribe to their channels. We are trying to help each other build our following on YouTube. I have been negligent with my YouTube and haven't been posting very much, but I'm going to try to do better and do more videos. So thanks to Val for this beautiful kit. I will be getting more of her kits and doing more. Please come back and check out my channel. Hit the subscribe button so you're notified and turn your notifications on so that when I do post a video, you will be able to see it. And come back. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think of these digital images and what you think of my folio. Thanks again for visiting me, Kathi Lee, at Crafting with Kathi Lee. Have a great day.